everybody, it's me, Lisa T, coming at you with some Lights Out with Lisa, Positive Energy, reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. So we are doing some catch up here. I missed a few days, so I'm catching up. Okay, November 16th. The victim trap. Victim. I didn't even know about victim mentality. I was a victim much of my life until recovery. I didn't know. I wasn't aware of it. But whenever we're like, how could that happen to me? Or he did that to me? Or oh, this always happens to me? Or like whenever you're making yourself a victim. And I've learned that that I am not a victim to this world. When we're in victim mentality, in any kind of poor me mentality, and kind of pity party mentality, we're not empowered. We're not empowered, and it's not real. It's actually false. Life is always happening, and we have the power to face situations with the knowledge that there's something good in this. That's been a huge thing for me the last few months, is recognizing even in a moment of struggle, I have this underlying current, this beneath, this foundation that says, even though this feels scary, or though this feels bad, air quotations, because nothing is actually good or bad, but even though this feels bad, there's actually something good is going to come of this. I look back in my whole past and I realized like everything led me to here, which is, led me to a great space. So sometimes it feels like icky, but it's actually happening for your higher good. We're always not able to see all the moving parts of a scenario, right? So it's always for our higher good. So we don't have to play the victim anymore. So the victim trap. The belief that life has to be hard and difficult is a belief that makes a martyr. Martyr people they put everything else aside of their own wants and needs, and it makes a martyr on someone, which can be it's not a good place to be in. I have played the martyr at many times, and it's because I was in a spot where I thought that life was hard and difficult, and it's not. It's just life. So the belief that life has to be hard and difficult is a belief, and again, it's only a belief, so it's a thought. It's all it is a thought that you've entertained over and over and over and over and over, and you've turned it into a belief system, which we have the power to change. So we can change our negative, there you go. We can change our negative beliefs about life, and whether we have the power to stop our pain and we can change our beliefs about whether we have the power to stop our pain and take care of ourselves. We can stop it and take care of ourselves. We aren't helpless. We can solve our problems. We do have power. We aren't helpless anymore. In the past, when we're getting stuck in the old me or the old us that was in a situation in the past that you weren't able to make choices and decisions. You didn't have options. You were, as children in a home, like you can't just pack up and leave when you're 8 years old or 7 years old. There aren't many choices, but so we get a mentality that gets stuck in us. But so now we have to recognize, it's up to us to recognize we do have choices, we do have options, and we do have power, and we aren't helpless. We can solve our problems. To every problem, there is a solution, and every problem you solve, you create more success. So problems are okay because there is a solution to every problem. So we aren't helpless. We can solve our problems. We do have power, not to change or control others, but to solve the problems that are ours. Try and say that 6 times fast. That are ours to solve. Using each problem that comes our way to prove that life is hard and we are helpless. Using each problem that comes our way to prove that life is hard and we are helpless. That's codependency. So everything that comes your way, you can use that to prove that, oh, see, life is hard and I can't do anything about it. See, you can use that, or you can flip it and go and solve problems, and then see that life is showing you how to empower yourself, learn, and grow. So it's a victim trap when you're in that kind of, when you're looking at life to prove that it's hard, that it's hard and that you're helpless. That's codependency. So it's a victim trap. Life does not have to be difficult. In fact, it can be smooth. Life is good. We don't have to awfulize it. Life is good. Everything is perspective. It's all about how you're looking at it. It's all about the filter that you're seeing through. This can be a filter of fear. Everything's scary. It can be a filter of shame. I'm no good. Or it can be a filter of love and beauty. It's a choice, and it takes work. So life does not have to be hard and difficult. In fact, it can be smooth. Life is good, and we don't have to awfulize it to ourselves. We don't have to live on the underside of life. We do have power, more power than we know, even in the difficult times. And the difficult times don't prove that life is bad. They are part of the ups and downs of life. It's just life. Often they work out for our best. Like I said, it's actually, if you can look at every single situation and then practice, it's a practice to create a habit of saying, oh, something good is going to come of this. Oh, this is actually happening for my higher good. If you can have that thought, then you will then try and find things that are for your higher good instead of looking for. If you seek and you shall find. So if you're looking for how life is hard and difficult, you will find it. If you're looking for how this is for your higher good, you will find it. That's quantum physics, actually. If you're looking for a wave, you'll find a wave. If you're looking for it to be a particle, you'll find a particle. Science. So they work for our best. We can change our attitude. We can change ourselves. You can change your attitude. You can change yourself. Sometimes we can change our circumstances too. So life is challenging. Sometimes there's more pain than we ask for. Sometimes there's more joy than we can imagine. There's both sides of the fence. It's all part of the package, and the package is good. We are not victims of life. I am not a victim. Practice that mantra. I am not a victim of this world. I am not a victim of this world. I have the power. I can see the good in things. You got to practice saying these things to yourself so you can create that new belief system. It's all part of the package. That package is good. We are not victims of life. We can learn to remove ourselves as victims of life. By letting go of our belief that life has to be hard and difficult, we can make life much easier. It's up to you. We can be our own worst enemies or our own best friends and our own advocators and our own cheerleaders. It's up to you. It's up to you. So here's your prayer for today. Today, God, help me let go of my belief that life is so hard, so awful, or so difficult. Help me replace that belief with a healthier, more realistic, real reality view. Mwah! Thanks for watching, everybody. I love you all. I'm super grateful for you. Please hit the subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're on the journey with me. Love you all.